Hi, I'm the Magpie, and this is my friend
Jax.
And together we are
Mondays with Magpie.
Since before Thanksgiving, Jacqueline has been coming to my house every Monday, and we have been cooking. So we thought that we would share our experiences with you.
What are we going to do today?
Well, I thought that we would do two things so that the entire family can eat the same meal. We're going to make a cauliflower pizza, or a pizza with a cauliflower crust.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to make a bread crust for everyone else in the family. Now, the cauliflower pizza is really good for those who are gluten-free, or
your son's the keto diet.
Yeah, he's on the keto diet.
Diabetic.
Yeah, all those things. So let's get cooking.
Okay, what are we going to start with today?
We're going to start with the bread dough, with the pizza crust dough. All right, so let's get the big silver bowl, and you have measured 2 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. Dump that in the bowl.
And I asked you told me to level it,
Yeah.
not heaping.
Yeah, no, because we're following a recipe, so it's best. I'm sure it probably doesn't make a whole lot of difference, but when working with a recipe, it's really, really good to do level cups. Now, the next thing we have to do is we're going to measure a tablespoon. It says 1 packet of dry yeast, but I buy it in the bulk. So we're going to measure 1 tablespoon. All right, here you go, love. And sprinkle it, there we go, sprinkle it across the water.
Now, you had mentioned that it's best to have a thermometer if possible.
Yes.
With the yeast.
Yes, because if the water is too hot, you'll kill the yeast, and if it's too cold, nothing will happen. So here's hoping. And we are at...
Do we have to put sugar in it or anything?
It doesn't say so. I always put a little bit of sugar in, but we don't need it.
Okay.
Okay, because I mean, after all, we don't need extra sugar if we can live without it. Okay, so there we go. Now then, so what we're going to do now is...
I'm bringing it to life.
Yeah. Make it work, Jax. Make it work. And you'll know you've killed it if nothing happens. But if you mix it up and it'll start
happening.
Yeah, it'll start to bubble. What was I doing? I was getting salt. All right, so we need a little bit of salt. It says, on my recipe, it says a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Well, this is about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
All right, salt is in. Okay, now, dump that in.
Already?
Yep.
All right.
Dump
I guess
it in.
some of it's starting.
Okay, Jax. Now the fun begins.
That's
That's all there is to it. It's like making, I always say it's like making wallpaper paste. And you can make wallpaper paste, you can make bread.
No oil or anything?
Nope, no,
okay.
not in pizza dough. In regular bread you might put some oil, but not in pizza dough. All right, so then you begin the stirring process. All right, you go ahead. You stir.
I stir.
And I'm gonna get some more flour.
You have to stir from your center.
Yeah, stir from your center.
That you're getting like some kind of
Stand up
workout.
straight, stand up straight. All right, now. All right, ready? Go ahead. A little bit more. Now, when it gets to be, I'm going to show you what it looks like now. It looks kind of yucky. All right, now you got to get your hands in it. Ugh, I know, but you really have to. So we sprinkle some more. That was another cup of flour. So put another cup of flour in, and you start kneading. All right, now a good way to knead, Jax, is...
I need you to rise.
No, not that way.
I have the K.
Yeah, so what you're going to do is you are going to pull it from the back and then press it with your hand. We can dump it out now on the board. All right, so there we go. Dump it out so you can really get a grip on it.
Yuck.
I know. There you go, there's more flour. All right, that's the third.
It's coming together already, though.
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
What do you do with all these little stragglers?
To put them back.
And it goes back in.
My mother I used to love to play with bread dough. My mother always made homemade bread, and she used to tell me, if you eat it, you will get worms. And I thought, because she didn't like us to eat the dough because she didn't have enough for bread. And then I found out my cousin Wendy said that her grandma used to tell her the same thing. So obviously it's a Welsh myth that if you eat bread dough, you will get worms. Okay, Jax, so you're going to knead it until it is soft as a baby's bottom.
All right.
Or your cheek, I expect, is about the same as a baby's bottom. But and I
Depends on the baby.
Yeah. But the other thing is, when it starts to press back, like you'll know when it starts to come back at you, that you've just about got it. Jacqueline, I think that's pretty good.
Okay.
I really do think that's good. So this was going to be our.
You can't mess it up too badly. I know because I've been making it.
No, you can't mess it up at all. I put some oil in a bowl. Put the dough in and kind of mush it around. Yeah, there you go. And then we're going to cover it with a tea towel and we're going to leave it alone for 30 minutes.
This is such a mess.
Cooking is messy, my dear. How often have I told you?
You always tell that's something you've said.
And this is proof positive. Now the bread is raising over here for 30 minutes. While that's happening, we're going to start on the cauliflower pizza. And here's where you come to play. All right, so here's a knife.
All right.
And cut all the little florets off.
All right. The whole thing, right?
Yeah, the whole thing. We're gonna grate it instead of chopping. And now let me talk about the food chain of kitchen appliances. At the top of the food chain is a food processor, and if you're lucky enough to have one, use it.
Which I do not.
You do not, so guess what? You get to do the...
I get to learn it this way.
Yeah, you get to do the manual. But we're going to try to do everything manually for all those who do not have all the unique equipment. If you don't have a food processor, you can use a box grater. This is a box grater, and you can get them at the dollar store or at your food store in the aisle where they sell all the little gadgets and things. And if you don't have this, you use a knife and you just chop it up.
I'm just cutting this up because I like to compost. I'm very into the composting thing lately. So the smaller you make the little bits to throw into your compost, the quicker.
Did you have luck with your compost last year?
I did. In fact, I got some surprise plants right out of it that did way better than the ones I planted. I got pumpkin, which had 8 pumpkins out of there from last year's pumpkin.
Oh my goodness. So what we're going to do now is you're going to grate this, and we're going to use the big side of the box grater.
Okay.
And when you get down to the stalks, put them in your compost heap. But we're going to try for 2 cups, all right?
Okay.
Let's try for 3 cups. I don't think 2 cups is enough. We don't want a skinny little pizza. We want a nice big one. All right, go. Easier than chopping, isn't it?
I gotta like pull in my core, put my shoulders down.
That's it.
And engage my muscles.
Yes.
And then my diet pizza is actually helping me to work out as well.
Twofold.
It's going to be like all the rage. The next Hollywood rage is vegetable grating.
We have
moving on from bar, whatever else. Vegetable grating.
You got your Zumba, and then you got your
great that. You can do it to a rhythm.
Great. Go.
So I'm not sure if it's really going to catch on, but
it would be lovely, for sure.
But we can all do this at home.
So we're going to continue that until we have 2 cups worth. Jacqueline, you are a great grater.
Well, I'm very grateful for you.
I knew that you would be. I have so much gratitude for you grating.
Are you degrating me?
Okay, Jack, spread it out nicely.
Yes.
There's a bit more.
This part doesn't matter.
No,
I was making it look pretty like a pizza, and then I realized.
No, this is
now the roasting part.
Yeah, this is the roasting. We're gonna roast this now.
Do you care about these big pieces? Or?
Yeah, actually, yeah. They kind of put them in the compost.
Why are we washing these? Why am I just brushing?
Well, because the mushrooms are really, really spongy and they soak up water. And they'll be kind of nasty. So we just brush them off. My mother says you have to eat a pound of dirt before you die, so this is a test. Okay, Jacqueline.
What do we have here?
Well, we have some herbs here. We have thyme. Take your time.
My time.
And we have chives. A few chives. And we have some flat leaf Italian parsley. And I'm just going to hack off a bunch of this. And then if you strip the thyme, just strip them down.
Heck yeah, I'm not stripping to get some views, okay? Oh, you want the herbs.
Oh, it's so exciting. She's stripping,
only strip for dollars.
Yeah.
And $5.
$5. Whoa, you're an expensive stripper. Well,
I know my worth.
All right, strip that thyme.
All right. So do we slice the?
Yeah, now you're gonna do the old in little tiny, like you're gonna make. No, don't cut my fingers off.
It's on the board.
That's it. You got it.
Like that, right?
Yeah. Chop.
Okay.
Alrighty, so we have,
All of it?
yeah, why not?
Chivy.
Yeah. And then parsley. Do the same thing, just hack at it. Chop, chop, nice and fine, so that it'll incorporate nicely into the cauliflower.
Can't get it any finer.
I know, no, Jax, you can. Hold the handle
Okay.
and hold the tip of the knife, and then go.
Oh yeah.
Like guillotine. There you go, guillotine.
Like
Yeah, I'll
that?
get out of your way. Yeah, the elbow. And now it's time to name that cheese.
Ooh, is there money involved if I get it right?
No, there's no money involved.
Can I eat the cheese?
You can eat the cheese. A reward. Okay, and this is?
Mozzarella. That one I know.
That's correct. And this is?
Parmesan?
Parmesan.
Pretty hard?
Yeah, it's nice.
Knock on it.
Yeah.
That's how you tell.
And then all the television chefs say you save the rind. I don't know this
What do
rind.
you do with it?
Put it in soup. Yeah, stew. It makes it flavorful.
Okay.
And this is?
Cheddar?
Nope, it's not cheddar. It's better than cheddar.
Better than cheddar.
Better than cheddar, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, Monterey Jack.
It's Monterey Jack. I like it because it's soft and melty and tastes good.
Nice.
And this is?
That is either very moldy cheese or pepper jack.
It's very moldy cheese.
Oh, okay.
It's something
Well,
new we're
that's
trying
good for
today.
cheese, right?
No,
Cheese likes some
yeah, it's pepper
mold.
jack. Pepper jack cheese. All right, so now it's time to grate the cheese.
All right, back to the grater.
Okay, Jax. Pick it up and dump it into the cheesecloth.
Okay.
Now, if you don't have cheesecloth, you can always use a nice plain tea towel. Not one that's terry cloth, but a nice smooth one. All right. Okay, Jacqueline, now you're going to squeeze all of the liquid out of the cauliflower. Yeah.
And then I squeeze it
Yep.
by turning.
By turning. Just squeeze and squeeze and squeeze.
Turn and turn and turn.
Keep
A
on
little
turning.
bit hot still. I should probably
You all right?
grab one of
Yeah.
those.
Here you go.
There we go.
A red glow. Okay, ready? Now.
It's red hot.
Squeeze, squeeze. Oh, look at the water coming out.
Whoa.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I'm so
knew all that.
impressed.
Oh, you know what? This you could probably save, let it cool off, and put in your house plants
Oh,
or your garden. I just
Yeah.
learned that the other day that this is really good for,
that would be
because
good
otherwise we
idea.
just throw it out, but it's useful.
Yeah.
Like when you steam vegetables or anything, you can use that water into your plants, and it's like feeding them nutrients.
I had no idea. Good.
Yeah, if you could keep houseplants. I can't
Yeah.
keep houseplants because they don't beg to be watered. And everything in my house that was to stay alive has to ask to be fed or watered.
Water me. Okay, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Core. One.
Posture.
Let's get everything out of this that we can. Okay, Jacqueline, now put the squeezed out cauliflower into the cheese and herb mixture.
No.
Okay, now, my dear, front and center, crack an egg.
Everyone always makes this so easy
What is
looking.
easy?
It's not. I always get shells. Or just one crack and a snap, and it's like, oh, I just crack an egg.
But that's why we do it in a little bowl.
Oh.
So if you get shell, you can scoop it out. Nobody knows.
Also compostable.
Okay, I'm sorry. I did interference here.
Dump it in.
Dump it in.
Done.
Dump it in. All right, and then
Right.
I will get you another spoon.
Now, do your fingers have to get gross with the cauliflower too, or you can?
Nah, you can spoon it. You can spoon it. Get all the stuff up off the bottom.
Cheese, herbs, cheese, herbs, egg,
Oh, it's gonna
cauliflower,
be
squeezed out roasted cauliflower.
Mm,
How can it be bad?
so good. Ooh,
It's gonna be delicious.
oh, that's nice.
Any vegetables roasted just pulls out all their flavor.
Yeah.
I practically don't make it any other way in my house anymore. All right,
Okay, you ready for? Are you ready for magic?
ready.
All right, so you cut a square of parchment about the size you need. All right, you take one corner
You taught me this. Maybe
Yes.
other people know it. I was very.
and you fold
Very
it over.
useful.
You fold it over to the other corner and you make a triangle. And there will be some. There might be some left over. I'm just gonna make it. Oh, that was pretty close actually. All right, and then if there's some left over in this edge, it doesn't matter. And then you fold it again. Ta-da.
This is
And then you
origami-like.
yes, then you fold it again, and you keep on making triangles. And there's the last one. Now,
Measure it.
now you measure from the middle, if you go about like that. And then you do a little tearing,
Oh, I can't use scissors.
and ready?
Open it up.
Yeah. Voila!
Ah,
There you
circle.
are. circle. You don't have to cut it. You don't do anything to it.
That's great.
Just stick it in.
The parchment just helps with the cleanup and the sticking to the pan.
That's right. Nothing happens to it. All right. So now what you have to do is put that in. Dump it
this way.
Okay. Then use your fingers, your clean fingers, to press it out.
All right.
And make a nice circle. A pizza-like shape.
So if you didn't use clean fingers, it would go towards that pound of dirt you gotta eat before you die. All right. So just make it look like a
Make it look like a pizza.
like a pizza pie.
Like a pizza.
All right.
Yeah, not too thick because we want it to be kind of crunchy if we can get it crunchy.
So thin is better.
Yeah, I think thin is better. There's lots of cheese and egg in there, and that will hold it all together, hopefully.
And you don't need any salt or whatever's.
No, cheese is very, very salty. You can start adding salt to something with a lot of cheese in it, and pretty soon all you have is salt.
Okay.
It will taste like the ocean, and we all know how awful the ocean can taste. Unless you're cooking pasta, and then it's nice. All right, so press, 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 press. Press, 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 press. Okay.
It's starting to get pretty.
Yeah, it's pizza-like. All right, so now for the second part of our dinner. This is for everyone else.
Okay.
All right. We have our bread dough has risen.
Okay.
There they are. See, and just in a couple minutes.
I brought this yeast to life.
I know. So you do not have to go and buy dough. It's so bloomin' easy to make.
Yeah, I really have never done this. I always buy the pizza dough.
Yeah.
But I make bread.
Yeah,
and just show
so
people how
cheap.
easy it is.
It's 2 cups. 2 cups or 3 cups of flour.
Just a little
All right.
time to.
Out it goes.
The best part about it is you just walk away from it. Like,
Yeah.
It takes time, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
You can go read your Kindle.
And then just.
Not that I would do that. I go clean. I go clean. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I go clean.
Yeah, clean. Yeah, we clean. Is your mother watching? She cleans.
Yes.
Mother, she cleans.
I wait for it to rise. And
Now you see how hard that is. All right, get your fingers in there and do a little something.
do I want to push it?
This is a nice, inexpensive meal. You just.
It's a little too thin maybe there. I don't know.
Well,
We did oil the pan with
Yeah.
olive oil.
yeah, because I was afraid it would stick.
Extra virgin olive oil.
Extra virgin. Yep. Okay.
EVO, as they say. So I'm just putting regular can of tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy.
No, it's not spaghetti sauce. You don't want it to taste like spaghetti.
I'm just
So-
gonna pour it on.
Oh, good idea.
That's how I do it.
All right, now just mush it around with the spoon.
Now the cheese next?
Yeah, put the cheese on, and then we'll slice up. I'll do it over here. Get out of the way.
And then if you want to, I think the keto people at least can have a little bit of garlic. So if they wanted to, they could put some of that garlic
Yeah.
that we're about to add.
And this is chicken sausage because it has no carbs. And if you put the pork sausage on, you get 5 carbs. So.
some basil here that I'm going to chiffonade. Just pile it on top of each other and roll it up, and then you just slice it. Actually, you want to get the stems out. There we go. Slice it, and you can just put that right on top of your pizza and give it that amazing basil flavor. And it's great for making your hands smell good too. And there it is, chiffonade.
On rapid calculations, it's about 114 calories per slice and about 1.7 grams of carbs.
Okay. And I didn't slice that one quite enough. There we go. This one.
Okay, great. Here you go, darling.
There we go.
All right, should we try this one first?
Yes. Can we try it? I'm hungry.
Okay, we're good. Look at this. Pick the thing right up.
It's really good. And, I mean, it really does come together like a dough.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you're eating cauliflower. Just you have a flavor. It's like you're eating herbed pizza dough.
Oh, is that nice? Oh my. This may be fork worthy.
Yes, this is
Oh golly, is it good.
right. There we go.
Will you ever buy pizza dough again?
No, I'll make it.
No.
Although I haven't tasted it yet. It's
what do
pretty
you
hot.
taste it? Isn't that good?
It's really good. I will not buy it again.
Yeah, you don't have to buy it.
It's so easy.
Yeah, 30 minutes. It takes about 10 minutes to throw it together. And
You don't even have to think ahead. Like when I do buy it, I usually get it frozen and I have to think, okay, 6 hours to defrost.
Yes, you don't.
This I can actually come home and be like, oh no, it's dinner again?
That's right. That's
Every
right.
day it's dinner.
Yeah,
Like
I know. They keep on wanting to eat.
every day.
Worrisome little children.
So it's nice when you forget dinner every day like me. I could throw this together. Actually, I do have one other question because I love to use whole wheat as much as possible. How would you change this dough to be a whole wheat?
Just do half and half.
Do
half all-purpose flour and half whole wheat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that it still tastes and rises properly.
Yeah. Otherwise, it gets too dense. With the just if you do all whole wheat, it'll be like a stone.
Okay.
But, yeah.